What's going on, guys? Philippus Pro here from PCG, and today I've got a free-for-all gameplay with the PP90M1 with the snake camo, with, I think I've got, rapid fire. I'm at Carbon. This was one of my very few free-for-all matches that I've ever played. I think this was about my fifth match that I've ever played, because I've never actually completed a free-for-all match. This was actually one of the first. Actually, I think this actually was my first match I've ever completed in free for all. But yeah, I kind of wanted to take the commentary time to talk about free for all and how I feel about it. Definitely after this match, I really thought about free for all different. Based on the fact that I did well and I finally understood like the capabilities of free for all and like how fun it is, because it's like shoot whatever you see. And I kind of like that about it, and how, you just tear everyone's heads off. Everyone that you see, you just shoot them. But also the fact that I like how you really have to watch your back. Like, at the starting of this gameplay, you might have saw me, right when I spawned, I was looking around in all corners. And that was because I learned that and one of the reasons I used to rage quit, well, not necessarily rage quit, I just didn't want to waste my time, so I'd just get out of the match. At the starting of a free-for-all match, I'd be used to team deathmatch and I'd rush out. But the problem with that is, if you rush out, everyone that is every person that's in free-for-all your spawning's all over the map. So if you want to just rush out, there's unfortunately going to be someone behind you that's going to take you out. It may not be like that 100% of the time, but it's always good to just, be alert and kind of just like baby steps before you go out and make a bold move. I think it's just better to kind of like look around first and wait some people out, because I played a match at Village once and I just waited around and he ran right by me and I came up behind him and knifed him. And yeah, like just waiting people out in free-for-all I think is a very fundamental part of it. Just not trying to rush as much. Simply because if you rush around the map, there's always going to be someone who's going to see you running across, and they're going to go and try and take you out. And I say, like in this match, I finally settled down. I found a place that was flowing. I found a place that was constantly getting spawns, and that I could stick around there and I can get the kill feeds. And I think the more, if you stay put too long, like if you just stay in a house and sit in a corner, you're going to get your shit kicked in. But if you're gonna at least lock down a corner, and this is one thing that pisses me off, you have to hit the spring down or whatever that is. But anyway, if you're like sitting in a corner, you're gonna get your shit kicked in. If you walk around, like if you stay in a corner of the map, as in a corner of the map, as in there's still a fair bit of area, but you're still running around. Like this corner, I started to settle down in, and I was getting constant kill feeds. And I think the more you do that and the more you control a side of the map and you stay and like you study the spawns and you stay in sync with the spawns, like that if you're not getting a certain amount of people one place, you're going to know where they are, and then therefore you can turn around and you can take everyone out. And I think that's what's going to be the best for you in a free-for-all match, is that if you just try and focus on the spawns and not so much where you're gonna go, how you're gonna get there. Like I say, like try and stay put as much as you can, but don't camp. I kind of camped a bit, and that was probably because attack helicopters and predator missiles, and also because I'm obviously just not gonna move if I'm getting good kills there. I'm not gonna move away from a place just because I think I'm being a camper. If I'm getting constant kill feeds and it's gonna make me do well in the match, and that's not necessarily camping, because I'm just going after people. So I'm proud of this one. I just came right up behind him and knifed him. But if I'm getting constant kill feeds and people keep coming to me, I'm going to stay in that vicinity, and I'm going to try and do my best to pretty much take control of the kill feed, like do as best I can to just keep everything going, keep the momentum going, because in COD, once you get your momentum going, you're not going to lose it unless you do a stupid move. If you do a stupid move, you're going to die, you're going to lose momentum, and then it's going to be hard to get back. Like, say there was a spot where you were getting kill feeds. On your way getting back there, you might suffer a few deaths, and even if you do get there, you might lose some momentum, and then you might unfortunately not do as well as you were. And as you can see here, I moved to the other side of the map. Based on the fact that I thought that people were going to catch on to me, and people were going to notice what I was doing, so I decided to kind of lock down over here. I was thinking right here of going to that other spot, but then I just kind of stayed in the back of the map here. And this is generally where I was the entire time, was just locking down this side of the map, because that's where I spawned. And I kind of felt comfortable there, and I didn't want to run across the map and suffer a few deaths. So, yeah, and also the map. A fundamental part of free fall, if you're not a map watcher, more power to you. But you're ideally probably gonna do better if you keep an eye on your map, because free for all, you don't have any teammates, you don't have anyone looking after you. It's just you and your instinct. And whatever your instinct is in free for all, I suggest that you listen to it and don't doubt any of your thoughts. So if you're like, okay, I feel like there's a guy behind me, go and check and make sure that he's there, because I get a lot of things like that too, and they end up being there. And that's just free for all, because you have no one looking after you. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. This is I never really play free for all. I'm more of a team deathmatch player. But yeah, I enjoy doing free for all matches, so I'd be happy to make more. But yeah, this is Philip is Pro here from PCG, signing out.